To the bride and groom, they came together as friends. Today they pledge to each other not only their love, but also the strength, warmth, and most importantly, the fun of true friendship.
A couple of rules as for you, Kyle, and for Bridget, and a reminder for all of us. A time to laugh. Number 1, laugh when people tell a joke. Otherwise, you might make them feel bad. Number 2, laugh when you look in the mirror. Otherwise, you might feel bad. Number 3, laugh when you make a mistake. If you don't, you're liable to forget how ultimately unimportant the whole thing really is, whatever it is. Number 4, laugh with small children and dogs. They laugh at mashed bananas on their faces, mud in their hair, dog nuzzling their ears, the sight of bottoms as bare as silk. It renews your perspective. Clearly nothing is as bad as it could be.
I, Kyle James Kingsborough, stand here ready to take you, Bridget, to be my wife, my best friend, and longtime partner. Right away, I knew you were something special, and since then we've traveled the world and accomplished so much. But this is only chapter 1, and I can't wait to write the rest of our story. You're the spark to my flame, and this fire isn't going out anytime soon. I promise to spend the rest of my days loving you. I promise to cherish you for the rest of your life. Before our friends and family, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, for better or worse. I promise to love you and spend the rest of my days with you.
Trust me, her vows were beautiful. Vested in me by Almighty God, I now pronounce you married. Kyle, you may now kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, loved ones, I am honored to present to you for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Kyle Kingsborough.
Look like trouble and I like that. Send me all your Friday nights. Got you tasting my Chanel. Call me
humans that we're here to celebrate today, and Mike and Pat for the beautiful wedding venue. As Kyle told you, my name's John. We met in college at James Madison University when we were very esteemed scholars. We were often known as our alter egos, Carl and Frank, when we got a little too lost in the sauce. Sorry about that, Jane. Kyle's a few years younger than I was, so I was 21, I think he was 19. There was a reason we became really close friends. But anyway, one thing that remained the same, whether it was Carl and John or Kyle and John or Carl and Frank, was that for some reason, Carl or Kyle was always looking out for John or Frank. And I think that speaks to how much he cares about people. I remember the first time I met Bridget was at my engagement with my beautiful wife, Liz. And I'd never met this girl before. Kyle had had some rocky starts and stops with other people in the world. And I remember he came up to me at one point after I'd asked Liz to marry me, and he said, "I really care about her, man." And that hit me hard because I realized that he had found the same love that I had found. And that love is one that is really special. You two have your person for the rest of life. And that is something that should never be taken for granted. Bridget, you're beautiful. Thank you for being the best thing to ever happen to my best friend. If Kyle turns out to be half as good as a husband as he's been a best friend to me, then I know you two have a beautiful life ahead of you. To Kyle, I love you guys. And now, I will hand the mic to the best maid of honor. There we go. There we go.
Okay, I have a paper because I'm not I'm not as good of a speech person as John apparently. Okay. All right, so hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Katie, and I've had the pleasure of knowing Bridget since our college days. And today, as I stand here, is a true privilege to be her matron of honor to celebrate this beautiful day with her and Kyle. Although we grew up just a few miles apart and attended rival high schools, Bridget and I met in 2012 at Shepherd. I ended up without a roommate and without knowing anyone on campus. And this girl kept knocking on my door, inviting me to come out, usually for food. And at one point, she came to my room asking to use my ID to get into a local college bar because she left hers at home in Maryland. I guess we looked similar enough because it worked. For a while, my introverted self would say no, but finally, after many invitations, I gave in and agreed to hang out with her. Thank you for feeling sorry for me and being persistent in trying to get me to come out with you. Although I declined a lot at first, we quickly became inseparable, and I can't imagine what college would have been like without you. We became a package deal, and we were rarely apart on campus. In the 12 years that we've been friends, life has taken us both in many directions, but our friendship has never changed. We lived down the hall from each other, then we were roommates in an apartment, then we taught second grade together and carpooled to work every single day, and now we've stood next to each other at our weddings. Even after living far apart, finding new jobs, me having 3 kids, and sometimes going months without seeing each other, our friendship has continued to thrive. Bridget and Kyle's relationship is one built on a foundation of love, respect, and unwavering support for each other. In the last 8 years, they've been through it all, and their bond has only grown stronger with time. Kyle, I want to take a moment to thank you for making my best friend so incredibly happy. Your love for Bridget is evident in everything you do, from the way you look at her to the way you support her love of Taylor Swift and all things Disney. You are her partner in crime, her travel buddy, and her biggest cheerleader, and I have no doubt that you will continue to be all of these things and more as you embark on this new chapter together. I'm so grateful she found you, her other half. Bridget, as your best friend, I've had the privilege of witnessing your growth and transformation over the years. From college to adulting, it's crazy to look at pictures and see how much we've changed. 12 years absolutely flew by, and today, as I stand here watching you marry the love of your life, I couldn't be happier for you. You deserve all the love and happiness in the world, and I know that with Kyle by your side, you will achieve all of your dreams and more. So let's raise our glasses to Bridget and Kyle, 2 incredible individuals who have found their perfect match in each other. May your love continue to grow with each passing day, and may your marriage be filled with laughter, joy, and countless unforgettable moments. Cheers to the happy couple.
love